Hello, good morning, friends. It's Monday. That means it's time for the 3-card weekly reading. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. And check this out. I received this great gift. Look at this. Peace, love, and tarot mug. Isn't that great? And that's what I'm wishing all of you this morning and for the week. Peace, love, and tarot. All right. That mug, by the way, you can get it on Etsy. Lady Lenormand, Brenda Elizabeth is the creator. And she has a second store, and I'm now not remembering the name of the store. It's like Spooky Stuff, something like that. I'll find it, though, for you because you should check it out. All right. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to Cassandra for the super sticker and to Claire C. for the super sticker. Both Cassandra and Claire are members of this channel. That means that they make monthly contributions to the channel to support the work we're doing here, but also have supported this broadcast with super chat stickers. Really, really appreciate that. Hey, Nancy Sage Shadow is watching on Instagram. So nice to see you. Sayoni also on Instagram. Good morning. Nice to see you. Happy to see you there. We're broadcasting live on YouTube right now. You're happy. I'm happy to have you hang out on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube if you want to see the cards. We've got card cam going on YouTube, but I'm happy to see you wherever you are. All right. Very good. Okay. Let's get started. Today, I am using one of my new favorite decks. It is Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. Love this deck. It says it's a deck for fierce women. Always a good thing. However, I would have to say, I think this is a deck for people of any gender. Really fabulous. I for a long time didn't use it because it's this interesting blend of Marseille and Waite. And so it's got the Marseille names in French, and my French is abysmal. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't understand the pronunciation. And so please understand that when I talk about these cards, I'm going to use the Waite English names, even though those aren't the names that are written on the cards. And that was the bargain I had to make with myself to be able to use these great cards. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what we're going to do. I want to remind you all, we are doing a class here on YouTube tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And the class is, we're doing the deep dive into the second group of 7 numbered cards of the major arcana. So 8 through 14, strength through temperance. I call these the cards of how not to be crazy. So join us. The link is already up. All right. Very good. So you know what we're doing now. We're doing 3 cards for the collective. Take a breath. Let's think about the energies that are going on the planet right now. Freaks me out a little bit. I don't know about you. And let's get shuffled. We'll see 3 cards for all of us. And then I will do individual cards for the week ahead for those who request. And that's what we're doing. All right. And again, if you're watching on Instagram, thank you so much for being here. Consider coming on over to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube, where you will be able to see the cards and interact more directly. All right, here we go. You ready? 3 cards for the collective for the week. The Fool, the 7 of Cups reversed, and the 2 of Wands. Wow. So here's the thing that I see when I see these cards sort of together. On one hand, it is an invitation for adventure, for new possibilities, for new hope, for stepping forward as a society or as individuals. It reminds us about the nuance between like just giving in to dark imaginings or just giving in to sort of crazy thinking and having no imagination at all. You know, it's like in driving, the person who drives faster than me is a lunatic and the person who drives slower than me is a slowpoke, right? So when you think about that in terms of looking at the world from a spiritual perspective, you know, there's a range there between who are the people who are thinking in a way that is just crazy and who are the people who are thinking in a way that is hopeful. And what's the boundary on that? What's the spectrum on that? How can we be hopeful and magical as we build a future without just being crazy, without spiritual bypassing, without diving into conspiracy theory? So this is an interesting invitation to us in our own lives to not forget to be imaginative, to not forget to be spiritual, to not forget to manifest. But at the same time, if all we're doing is sitting at home and manifesting rather than doing what we need to do in our lives, where's that going to get us? And so this is the message for us to think about this week. We are invited to grand adventure as individuals and together. But we have to keep a level head and an imaginative and spiritual mind at the same time. And that's the trick. All right. Let me know, did you find that resonant? Did that make sense to you? All right. Did that show up for you in your own life? Go ahead and let me know. And let me just scroll. We're going to start with individual readings. Okay. Very good. Let me go to the top of the list. I will take these in the order in which I see them. And I am primarily focused on the chat in YouTube. If you're over on Instagram and you want to request a card, you can. I will try to get to it. I really will. But even better if you come on over to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. All right. Peggy Lou Levens, you're the first one I see here. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Okay, a card for you for the week ahead. And folks, now that my traveling has ceased for a while, I should be back on Friday at noon with the Friday Weekly Wrap-Up. So if you're going to join me then, if you remember your card from today and let me know in your request on Friday, we can compare the two cards and they bookend the week, which is really kind of fun. Okay, Peggy Lou, here's a card for you. The Two of Pentacles. So Peggy, this week, whether you're feeling like it or not, whether you're feeling well or not, you're actually going to be able to put your energy into getting some stuff done, taking care of some stuff. And it really is a balance. It's a balance of time, money, energy. It's not easy, but you will be able to do it. And so finding that balance, like if you're looking for perfection, you're not going to find it. But finding that balance, I think you will be able to find that. Hey, Clumsy Clairvoyant, so nice to see you. Here's a card for the week for you. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups reversed. Clumsy Clairvoyants, this week, really think about what's in your heart. What are you thinking about? What do you want? What are you dreaming about? And be willing to tell it to yourself. Sometimes there's things going on and you don't even want to tell it to yourself. Tell it to yourself. Before you can tell it to other people, you have to tell it to yourself. So tell yourself the truth of your heart this week. All right. Marion Newbury, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for the week for you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you got the Seven of Cups reversed, which is particularly auspicious. You saw that I shuffled, but it's particularly auspicious because this, in its reversal, was one of the cards for the collective. And for you this week, what I'm going to say about this, is, you have to figure out, we spiritual people who also live and work in the mundane world, there's a weird balance to that, where you have to keep your spiritual mindset, but you also have to do the things you have to do. That's true, for me as a full-time professional tarotist. I still got to pay my taxes, right? So for you this week, Marion, it's about finding that balance. Do not give in to dark imaginings. Do not let your imagination take you to dark places. But at the same time, stay imaginative, stay creative, stay spiritual, and work toward manifesting the things you want, remembering the principle of as above, so below. You do the spiritual work and you do the mundane work to go along with it. Good luck. Carrie Donick, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Queen of Pentacles for you, Carrie. I know you've been making some moves at work, and this bodes very well this week for career, for work, for money, for digging into your life, It feels like for a while now you've been in these sort of weird spaces of almost feeling like limbo. And now it seems you are digging into something that is really going to be good and that's going to position you very well. So that's fabulous. All right. Very good. Jake, nice to see you. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Here's a card for you. Ooh, Jake, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So on one hand, when this card presents upright, it's good luck. It's good fortune for the week. This could be a good week for you. But the other thing you got to watch out for with this card, Jake, if you are a person who has a tendency toward mood swing, tendency toward some up and down in your mood, in your thinking, be very careful to regulate your moods, to regulate your thinking so that you can stay on top of the world where you belong. All right. Hey, Jeannie Mnuchin. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're here. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for the week for you. The Seven of Wands. Oh, Jeannie, there's a couple things here. This week, you may feel like you've got a lot pulling on you, a lot of different projects or family things or friend things or things you feel like you need to do. And so figuring out priority and carving out time for all the things you need to do will be very important. There may also be a sense of trying to figure out which thing to do. What is the priority, right? And then in terms of people with whom you may be collaborating, standing your ground on what you will and will not do and what you want to do and what you don't want to do, that's going to be important too. So boundaries, prioritization, recognizing that you are capable and strong to do whatever you need to do here, and remembering that this is Wands. It does speak to your creativity. And so much of your joy and frustration, Jeannie, is around creativity. So there's some challenges here, but it does suggest there's projects and there's projects to work on, and that's always a good thing. All right, Horace Van Dunn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Yes, I am doing awesomely. Thank you. All right. Here's a card for you. Woohoo, girl! You got the sun. So this week, let your light shine. Maybe spend some time outside. Maybe do some gardening. Seriously, this week, really try to be in that place of happiness, in that place of delight. Honor your inner child. have some fun. And I think there's a lot of healing here and a lot of positivity in this card for you this week. So that's fabulous. You deserve it. You've been through some stuff recently. And those of you joining us on Instagram, thank you so much for being here. This is the 3-card weekly reading. I do it on YouTube every Monday morning. I am simulcasting on Instagram. You can ask for a card here on Instagram. I'll try to get to you. You can also hop on over to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. Make sure you're logged into YouTube so you can see the cards on CardCam and you can interact with me more directly there. But thank you everyone for being here, YouTube, Instagram, Spirit, however you're joining me. Thanks for joining me, and peace, love, and tarot to you all. All right, who's next? It's Raquel Revelta, Art and More. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here's a card of the week for you, Raquel. Woohoo, Queen of Swords. So this week, speak your truth. You may want to temper it, like you may want to just like come out with the truth, and you may need to flower it up a little bit. But speak the truth, know the right thing, know your intelligence. Don't let anyone else insult your intelligence. And recognize that sometimes you're the person who has to make the hard calls. And that's perfectly okay. You have the power to do it. All right. Lisa Harmon, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for you. All right. Lisa Harmon, here's what we got for you. Oh, Lisa, the 9 of Swords. Girl, you're going through some stuff. This will probably not be the easiest week, but here's what you got to do. Acknowledge the things that are difficult. Figure out what you can change and what you can't change. Make an action plan. Hold space for yourself in terms of, what you're feeling. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. And figure out how much of what you're dealing with is real, how much of it is actionable, how much of it is you making it worse in your head, how much of it is temporary. Like, really try to sort it out. Think about those swords hanging over your bed. Or in this case, it's like a therapist's couch. That's kind of fun. But think about those swords as like each one a sorrow, a grief, a worry, an upset, an unkind thing that was said. And there's a gamut here from the most egregious, grievous difficulty that really, where grief is the appropriate response, to just nitpicky little stupid things that you probably don't even need to let bother you. There's a gamut. Figure it out so that you don't have to be overwhelmed with all of this. Good luck. We're all sending you love. All right. Melissa Grosso, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you. 4 of Cups. Okay, Melissa, you're going to have to do an attitude check this week. There may be a lot of things going on either in your head or in your job or in your family or somewhere where you're like, this is, man, I need to get my sad trombone back. This is where we want the sad trombone sound effect. See, when I switched over to CardCam, I lost my sound effects. Not all of them, but most of them. But imagine at this moment, Melissa, wah, wah, sad trombone. So, the question of the matter here is, where do you have control? Where can you make decisions? Where can you make choices? What are the things that you cannot control or should not control? Where should you put your focus? Are there some things where you need to hold space for things that aren't feeling good? That's fine, do it. You can do that. But are there some things where you're just like, not loving this? It may be time to change your attitude. It may be time to make a new decision. It may be time to just hold space. Or all of the above for different things. But at the end of the day, remember that you have a lot of power here. You have power of choice. You have power of control. And, to some extent, you have the power to reframe how you feel about certain things or how you handle certain things. All right. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And again, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. A card for the forthcoming week. Yes, indeed, my friend. Woohoo! Ace of Wands for you. The Ace of Wands for you. All right, this week, maybe a new creative project, maybe a new plan for a trip, maybe feeling better physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, feeling in your energy. So this is a good week to really get going, doing the things you want to do, and engaging your creativity, your spirituality, and your enthusiasm. You go. All right. Cassandra Revelta, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. May I please have a, excuse me. All right, sorry. May I please have a card for this upcoming week? There is so much to do for work and vacation and so little time. Saturday is my birthday. Happy birthday. I still do have a party noise. There you go. And there's a full moon and I'm feeling crazy. Wow. Okay, that's a lot, but totally understandable. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Oh, so should we count, because she didn't go back in the way she needed to. She was like straight up already, which was really technically my error. Should we count her? Let's keep her out and let's bring another card. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's put these two cards together for you, Cassandra. Queen of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. You make the decisions. You need to recognize how much you are in charge of the situation. And there's so much here where you feel like you're not in charge, but you are. So make the clear decisions that make things work. Recognize that there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and you can't control all of them. You just got to let it go. So choose where you have to do something and do it with clarity. But it's also true that you will need to kind of be willing to let your life be a roller coaster right now and don't attach too much to that. When it's difficult, hang on, because then it will get easy again. All right. All right. And Cassandra, thank you so much for that super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. And happy birthday. All right, Pamela's Insight. Card for you. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we got going on for you. Woohoo! We have the Eight of Wands. Pamela, this week, you let those creative juices and those spiritual juices just flow. Work with your cards, work with your art, allow that energy to flow and allow it to bring you joy. That's the important thing. Allow it to bring you joy. All right. Kathy, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being a member here. Here is a card for you. You got the Three of Swords reversed. And for those of you joining us on Instagram, if you want to see the cards, feel free to hop on over to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. You can see Card Cam over there, but thank you for being here with me, either on Instagram or YouTube. All right. So, Kathy, Three of Swords reversed. This week is going to be a week about healing. It feels like there has been difficulty. There has been upset. And by the way, Kathy, thank you so much for being a member and thank you for being here. This week, focus on your healing of body, mind, and spirit. There has been difficulty here, and I'm not glossing over that. But this is a card we prefer to see reversed Because when we see it reversed, we recognize that the healing has already begun, that the opportunity for healing is indeed here. And so this week, Kathy, welcome healing for yourself, for others. That's what it's all about for you. All right. Gina Rutledge, nice to see you. Good morning. Next question I see is from Linda Armstrong. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Knight of Wands reversed. So, Linda, do you need a vacation? I feel like, I've seen you doing some travel, but then also working really hard and finding all of that balance. I feel like right now you need a time to just chill. You need to take time for yourself. And that might not be possible this week, but make a plan. Make a plan to take time for yourself and kind of figure out, I feel like you've been doing a lot of what other people want you to do, what other people need you to do. It might be time for you to think about what you want and need to do just for you. And I know that's not your forte, but do it anyway. Sirius Shakir, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Here's a card for you. La Mort. Okay, death. So we all know, everyone takes this collective breath, oh no, but we all know this is a card of change and it can be a very welcome thing. This could be a change of home, change of job, a change of circumstance, a change that you've been working toward and wanting. This week, you may be enacting a change or you may be getting some news about a change that will be very positive for you. Now, also stressful because even change you want is stressful. But welcome it, it's good. Jackie Masters, my friend, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being a member here. And here's a card of the week for you. We've been following this whole journey with you, Jackie, so I'm really interested to see what indeed is going to come up today. The Queen of Wands. That's beautiful. So I feel like you are really working on stepping into your power. Using your intuition, using your creativity, recognizing your abilities, recognizing your value and your worth, and really working with that energy. And I hope that that's true for this week and for the rest of your life going forward. Kyliz, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I feel like I haven't seen you in the longest, so glad to see you. And you like this deck? Yeah, I love this deck too. It's fast becoming one of my new favorites. Okay, Kyla's. The Two of Wands reversed. So that was one, in its reversal too, that was one of the cards that came up for our reading for the collective. And so it's auspicious that it comes up for you. But this week, I want you to really think about what you want to do next. What are your plans? What are your goals? What do you want to do next week? But what do you want to do next year? And where do you want to be 5 years from now? And what do you want to manifest? How do you want to manifest it? Find the power of planning, of dreaming, of setting goals, and of manifestation, and take the time for those things. Gina Rutledge, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. Let's see what we got here. You saw me shuffle. But Gina, you also got La Mort, death. So for you, the question is, what changes are you embracing? What would you like to change in your life? What changes are happening in your life? What changes are you thinking about this week? It could be as simple as, hey, I think I'll join a gym. It could be as complex as a change in a relationship or a job. But what this says is be open to change and use this energy. If there are changes you want to make in your life, this is a good week to start making those plans. Hey, Teresa Chase, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. You finally have the week off. Oh my goodness gracious, I don't even know what to say about that. That's huge and amazing. Okay, so let's see how your week off's going to be. The Tower reversed. So, having the week off, you may have this list of things you want to get done that you haven't been able to get done because you've been so busy. Be nice to yourself, prioritize, take some downtime. Do not overpack your schedule and do not overpack your expectations. Okay, be careful. Be careful. Try to enjoy. You know, to me, this card says poolside, pina colada, no vacuuming. But obviously, no, seriously, do what you need to do. But be careful. Take some time for yourself. Von Ray, my friend, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here is a card for you. Hey. The Ace of Swords. Never forget that you are a writer, and this week, do some work on promoting your writing or working on your writing or paying attention to your writing. Also, in your regular job, remember how important communication is. It might be time to have an important conversation. Hey, Shaloyer, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Here is a card for the week. Oh, you're the second one to get this. Four of Cups. So there may be something going on this week that you're not really feeling enthused about. And you may be having some questions about how you're going to handle something or if you even want to deal with it, if you can say no. And so take some time this week to use your discernment, to figure out what you want to do, what you don't want to do. And if you have to do some things you don't want to do, how are you going to adjust to make that okay? Hey, Karen Hendershot, nice to see you. I feel like my world is collapsing. Is there a card to give me some direction? So on Mondays, we do a card for the week ahead, but I think that you'll find that this does give you some of the direction, and I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through right now. I'm just giving the deck another riffle here. And I know somewhere, some tarotist is cringing and crying right now as I shuffle my cards. And you see any concern about that in these eyes? Yeah, no. Love this deck, but shuffle we must. All right. Karen Hendershot. Oh, yeah, so Seven of Pentacles, which in the weight deck I call the tired gardener, but it's important to recognize that the inspiration for the art in the weight deck was the Irish potato famine. So clearly there are some things going on right now where you are not feeling like your garden metaphorically is growing the way you want, or that your harvest metaphorically is coming in the way you want. And so this week, what you really need to do is be patient. Take care of the things you must take care of. Allow yourself some time. But recognize that when we talk about direction for you, only you can figure out what seeds you want to plant in your garden. But the time is coming for that. It's like you are putting closure to one aspect of your life and you'll be opening up to something new. Give it time. This lost feeling that you're feeling, this feeling of lost and loss, is unavoidable but necessary. And allow it. Don't live there, but allow it. And allow new things to come in. New good things will be coming in, and you will be able to direct some of that over time. All right. Diana Price, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I've been horribly sick all weekend. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, here's a card for you, hoping for good health this coming week. Let's see what we got. You got the Six of Pentacles. I do think you will feel some returning health. And I do think this week you will make some forward motion as far as work and business, especially the jobs you do that are directly having you help people. I feel like there'll be forward motion and all of that for you, and you will be working hard and making money and sharing your skills with people in a very good way. Hey, Sayoni, nice to see you over here. Thanks for coming on over from Instagram. Good to see you. White Magic Witch, here's a card for you. The Four of Pentacles reversed. This week, think of all the possibilities. Do not let yourself or other people limit you when you think about the things you want, the things you do, the things you could create in your life. Be open. Be open to considering all the good things that could be true for you. Diana Price likes the collective reading, found that it resonated for her. Okay, so Sayoni, it's Monday, so we do a card for the week ahead. You're specifically looking, of course, for work. We'll see what comes up in the card as we look, excuse me, as we look to the week ahead. All right. Four of Swords reversed. You're going to be busy, and you should be busy. Make yourself busy. Make yourself indispensable. And in all things in your life, now is not a time to sit and wait. Now is a time to spring forward in action. If there's an action you can take and you want to take it, you should take it. All right, Julie Rogan, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Five of Pentacles. So this week, there may be some difficult things going on for you and some ways that you're a little afraid, feeling like things are not going to go well for you with work or with money or with community. There's something where you're feeling on the outside, where you're feeling like you don't have what you need, or you're not being given what you need, and that's hard. But there are always opportunities. There are always ways forward. So hold space for whatever you're feeling here, but at the same time, Julie, find the opportunity, find the way forward in big ways or in little ways. This week you can move forward even though the environment is difficult. And Marion Newbury felt that the collective reading resonated well. Yeah, I did too. All right. Ashley, nice to see you. Here's a card for you. The Four of Wands, Ashley. This week I feel like you'll have a lot of good structure, a lot of opportunity for creativity, maybe some opportunity to gather with people that you care about. This week seems to offer you a firm foundation to move yourself forward, whether that's creatively, career-wise, relationship-wise, socially, whatever you want. Think about how you're going to celebrate your circumstances right now and allow yourself to move forward. Hey, Christina, nice to see you. Cards for you and our member, Karen Winkle. Yes, of course. Starting with you, Christina. Christina, you are not the first person to get this today, the Queen of Wands. This week, going forward, I think you'll really start to feel the strength of your knowledge, the strength of your knowledge, the strength of your experience, the strength of your education, the strength of your intuition. And you will see how well you are indeed positioning yourself. So very good. Karen Winkle. Here we go. Karen, the Page of Wands. There's going to be some situations where you're going to be planning on starting over. And that always, we're like, oh God, at this point, I don't really want to start over. But don't do that. Bring a youthful energy, bring a creative energy, bring an enthusiastic energy, and recognize there is all kinds of opportunity here for learning, for growth, for fun, for creativity. Do not be afraid to make plans to start over. Chrissy McNamee, I feel like I haven't seen you in a really long time. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you. Hey, you're not the first person to get this today. We have the 8 of Wands for you, Chrissy. This week is going to fly by. So if there's stuff you got to get done, do it early in the week. The thing is, there's a lot of opportunity here for creativity, for moving projects forward, for positive communication, and it is important for you to take care of communication as quickly as possible. And, you may be asked to do some things, to do some projects or some things, personally, professionally, whatever, where you're not sure it's really going to work out. Like, what is the outcome of this really going to be? Go for it anyway. If you want to do it, go for it. We'll see what happens. But this is good energy for just fly it up the flagpole and see who salutes. Okay. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being here today. Here's a card for you, Betty. Hey, you're not the first person to get this. The Ace of Wands. This is a good card for the week. Although, coming up for you right this minute, I'm thinking, watch your frustration level. There may be some frustration building, and you don't want that to explode into anger. What you do want to do is look at maybe doing something new and something fun. Having fun, working on creative things, working on spiritual things, maybe starting a new project that you enjoy. Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The King of Cups reversed. Catherine, are there some ways you're just not feeling the love? Either from other people or for things in your life? I think in terms of personal life, friends, family, whatever, if you're feeling the love, share the love, say the love. If you are missing like the sort of relationship that you would like, it's time to really think about what you have to do to find that and to be proactive. And in other aspects of your life, like there's a part of me that wants to say as much as possible, if you don't love it, don't do it. And I recognize that when it comes to things like your job, you don't necessarily have that option. But as much as possible, honor what you're feeling. That's the key. Hey, Nalini, nice to see you. Yeah, I like this deck too, for sure. Nalini. Hey, Barrett. Yeah, you figured it out. Yes. Hello, Barrett Ermy. It's so nice to see you. Glad you're here. I am simulcasting my YouTube broadcast on Instagram. That is a fact. Yes, nice to see you. All right, we love Barrett. All right. Okay, where were we? Nalini. We love Nalini too. Here we go. Oh, you're the second one to get this. Hey, you're starting over too. And start over with the enthusiasm of a child. Be enthusiastic about the things that you are building now in your life, the things you're learning, the things you're doing. Have more enthusiasm than you have fear, and you will go far, I promise. Horace Van Dunn is singing a song from Hair. So you may not know this, but Hair is like my very favorite musical. The movie was okay, but it was like a complete rewrite of the script. I actually have, when I was growing up, I had a copy of the actual libretto. And I love Hair. I've seen more productions of it than you can even imagine. So thank you for that. Hey! Mix you here. So nice to see you, Michelle. Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. Let's do another shuffle. Okay. Mix you here. All right. You're not the first person to get this today. 5 of Pentacles. This could be a little bit of a tough week. It feels like something you're looking for is hard to find. And you need to not give up. You need to keep looking. Whatever it is you're looking for, whatever it is you need this week that you feel like it's hard to find or people are withholding or, whatever, find it. Keep looking, keep looking. Do not give up. That's the name of the game, my friend. All right. Hey, Smile Soul 20. So happy to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you. All right. This is a popular card today. The Eight of Wands. This week is going to fly by. Try to have some fun this week. Try to do some things that you enjoy this week. And, I feel like you need to talk to more people. Whether that's a work thing or a looking for love thing or whatever, just try to talk to more people. Seriously. Hey, Febborn, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Okay, the Four of Wands reversed. You are really trying to figure out how to fit things into the structure of your life. Things going on in the household, things going on with your creativity, trying to figure out how it fits together. Give it time. It will all fit together. Do not give up. You can figure it out. And everyone, thank you so much for the feedback. Oh, Sirius Shakir, you found your new house. Okay, good. That makes sense with the death card. Absolutely. Kathy, thank you for taking that Three of Swords reversed. I really appreciate all the feedback. I see it all. I won't read it aloud because interest of time, but I see it and I appreciate it. So thank you. And Michelle, this deck is gorgeous. It is like my new favorite deck. It's really growing on me. Okay. Hey, Zuri. Nice to see you. I was thinking about you yesterday. I went to the Japanese place with my daughter. I was thinking about you because we've gone there before too. All right. It was good, man. I had some good sushi. All right. Anyway, Zuri, thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being here this morning. Zuri, card for the week ahead. Wow, you saw me shuffle. This card's come up for a few people. Five of Pentacles. So there may be some things going on here where you're figuring out how to position things and how to put things together in the way that's going to work. And there may be ways that feels frustrating, but you will figure it out. It will be all good, I promise. Mystics Haven, I sure do have time. Very good. Oh, okay. The Queen of Wands was the King of Wands. See, I don't speak French, right? Because the Queen of Wands would have been the Reina, or however you say it. So yes, someone had the King of Wands, and I called it the Queen of Wands, and I apologize for that. But the message will remain the same. And I think there were two of you. So thank you for that correction from the person from Toronto who would know. And this is why I shied away from this deck, because I'm not good at French at all. I can't say it. I don't read it well. And so I apologize for that. But one thing I've learned with tarot is the message is the message. So thank you for that correction. And I love the way you corrected it, man. You didn't say, hey, you were wrong. You just said, hey, it says king. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. All right. Okay. Mystics Haven. Judgment. Putting an end to things, putting closure to things, letting go of things that bother you from the past. I think this week, there could be some changes coming up that you're working on, but it could also be deep in your heart, finding healing to the past. It could be about that too. So making changes now, but healing from the past. Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, you are really dealing with some anxiety and some stuck feelings, and I'm so sorry. You may have to hold space for that. It may take a minute. Give yourself some time. Be patient with yourself, but recognize that whatever you're dealing with here is temporary, and there's something on the other side of this. And you know what else it is about the King and the Queen of Wands is the King of Wands here is female, which is fine because it is the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. So kings can be female, and I love that. So very good. I'll remember that now. Thank you. All right, let's see. It is true, Jean. The Twyla Tharp choreography was kind of fun in here. That's true. That's true. Sorry, I did not invite you. I was taking the new mother out to celebrate the birth of her babies. That's what I was doing. Seriously. Hey, Arlette, nice to see you. You're making this a habit. That's so good. Nice to see you, my friend. Here is a card for you, Arlette. Okay, the Knight of Wands reversed. You know, you're such a creative person, but I feel like, A, there may be some stuff going on with you physically, mentally, emotionally, where you need some time to rest. And B, there may be some things that you're doing to move your creative stuff forward and figuring that out and putting that together. So those might be some things you'd be focusing on this week. All right. Alyssa Jarrett, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Ace of Cups for you, Alyssa Jarrett. This week, be open to love. Be open to new love in old relationships. Be open to new friends, meeting new people. Be open to that high vibration of unconditional love, spiritual love. Be the love, spread the love. This week, let it be all about love. Seriously. Oh, Zuri, we missed you at Panera. We had fun, though. I got to say, we missed you. Slammed with Sessions yesterday. That's not a bad thing. It's always good to be slammed with Sessions. Okay. But we did have fun at our monthly tarot meetup, where we as a group created a tarot spread about asking tarot about our own tarot journey, which was really kind of fun. So I'm sorry you missed it. And you're doing exactly what that card said, Arlette. Yep, fabulous. Appreciate it. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I have come to the end of our requests. If I accidentally missed you, I am so sorry. Please reiterate. Or if you're just getting here and you haven't made a request yet, now's the time. I want to say thank you to the people who helped out with super chats and super stickers. And thank you to all of our members who helped make all of this possible. You will notice that I've put up new classes and events for the rest of July, already up, already scheduled. There's a members only live stream. And we have a class on Tuesday, tomorrow, and 2 more classes this month. So I'm giving you an extra class because that's fun. And so get those things on your calendar. Make sure you hit the bells so you don't miss them. Oh, Alyssa, wish I was back in Florida and met you at a meetup years ago. Man, that's why I do these meetups. It's amazing the people you meet and all of that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that. That's fabulous. And maybe make a trip back to Florida for StarCon, January 20th through 22nd in West Palm Beach. Also available online, though, so tickets will be on sale soon. Okay, I see a last-minute request from Leslie Jones. So nice to see you. Here's a card for you. The 8 of Cups. Is that the 8 of Cups? It is. It's the 8 of Cups reversed. Such an interesting 8 of Cups because I usually expect the 8 of Cups to be more watery, and this is not so much. I'm not complaining, just saying. And it's reversed. Leslie, so is there something you need to walk away from that you're afraid to walk away from or don't know how to walk away from? Is there something you need to give space to that you don't know how to give space to? There's something here where you need to create a little distance and you're reticent to do so, but I think you need to do it. That's really the thing. All right, so tomorrow evening, 7 p.m., we are doing the second 7 group of numbered major arcana cards, a deep dive into strength through temperance, right here on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. Mark your calendars, set the bell, join us for class tomorrow evening. I want to thank all of you for being here. Friends on Instagram, thanks for being here. This is a simulcast with my regular broadcast on YouTube. Leslie, that makes sense. You got that and your boyfriend broke up with you. I am sorry for what you're going through, but keep that space. It's necessary. It really is. All right, my friends, I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or if you happen to be local, in person in my Palm City office, just reach out. You will see in the description of this video my link tree, or if you're over on Instagram, find my link tree in my bio. Reach out, subscribe to my newsletter, buy my books on Instagram, learn about StarCon, schedule a reading with me, read my website, my blogs. All of that is available to you. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. for a free tarot class. Thank you all so much. Wishing you all peace, love, and tarot.